Saturday night. And from Granada, Manchester, it's Stars in Their Eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
Hi, good evening and welcome to Stars in Their Eyes. It's great to be here again and in a packed show tonight. There's something for everybody. We've got a guest list that's quite unique, even by our standards. Let's get straight on with star guest number one. He's going to become a rock star who's outraged the world. Dare we do it? Yes, we dare. Watch this closely and see if you can guess who he's going to be.
My name is Gary Crowley and I stay in Blantyre. I'm a bench hand joiner. I make kitchens and bedrooms. I first started singing about four or 5 years ago. I was in a play and I done a cabaret song, and then after that a couple of band members approached me and said I was a good singer. So I then entered local talent contests, which I done some Neil Diamond numbers, and it all took off from there.
No clues of what he does or how he started. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Scotland, the brave Gary Crowley. Welcome to the show, Gary.
Thank you.
I gather your sister applied for you.
Yeah, she applied.
Yes, how do you feel about that?
Well, I was a wee bit shocked, but I've got over it now.
Not half as shocked as they're going to be when they see you. You were going to be Neil Diamond, weren't you? Why aren't you doing him?
Well, I decided to be a bit of a rebel tonight, so I'll just take it from there.
Yes, rebel it is. Well, what are the clues as to the person you're going to be?
Well, the first clue is he's got long hair, the second clue, kilt, and the third clue, attitude.
Attitude, I like. Who are you going to be tonight?
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Axl Rose.
Axl Rose! This'll wake the neighbours. Get to those doors. Prepare yourselves, because tonight, singing loud, Gary Crowley is Axl Rose!
Take me down to the birdhouse city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, yeah, yeah. Take me down to the birdhouse city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Well, won't you please take me home? Get the nugget under the steamer. Arcades has them to beat. Another charity game. I want something to eat. Be on another time. Take me to the end of the night. Ricky Richie knows what he say. You gotta keep pushing for the fortune and fame. You know, it's not a gamble when it's just a game. You like a number to crime. Everybody's doing the time. Take me down to the birdhouse city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Take me home, yeah, yeah. Take me down to the birdhouse city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home, yeah, yeah. So far away, so far away, so far away, so far away. Take me down to the birdhouse city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Take me home, yeah, yeah. Take me down to the birdhouse city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home?
Paradise City there from Gary Crowley as Axl Rose. Not like anywhere I've ever been. Next, By contrast, something slightly more, well, traditional. Before we find out who she's going to be, let's meet star guest number 2, Joanna York.
When I was a kid, I grew up on a farm in the West Country. I now live and work in Yorkshire. I work for a company called Beauty Without Cruelty. I always wanted to sing, and all my family likes singing. I used to get up in the night and listen to the radio, to Shirley Bassey and Ella Fitzgerald. In fact, I consider that I've had the best teachers in the world.
Well, she's influenced by Shirley Bassey and Ella Fitzgerald, but she isn't going to be either of them tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joanna York. Well, you have a very full and active life. I mean, what else have you done?
Well, apart from my current job, I've been a nurse and a cook. And I've also lived abroad. I've got 7 children and 2 dogs. Gardening and decorating, reading and writing and going to the theatre.
Have you time for any other ambitions?
Well, I'd like to write books.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, I'd really love to be successful at acting and singing.
Well, I think you will be at singing particularly because you were inspired by the person that you're going to be tonight as a child, which means that a star was born at a very early age, and that's a clue. Who are you going to be?
Well, tonight, Matthew, I am going to be Judy Garland.
Judy Garland. I'm emoting already. Get to those doors. She's a legend because tonight, singing live, Joanna York is Judy Garland.
Suddenly you're older, and all because of the man that got away. No more that old-time thrill, for you've been through the mill and never good riddance, goodbye. Every trick of his, you're on to. But fools will be fools, and where's he gone to? The road gets rougher, it's lonelier and tougher with hope. You'll burn up tomorrow, he might turn up. There's just no let up the livelong night and day. Ever since this world began, there is nothing sadder than a one-man woman looking for the man that got away.
Classic song and a great performance, Joanna. A bit more romance now. Star guest number 3 has been cast and fishing is his hobby. Here's Dave Culver.
I like coming down here to Southsea. Along this beach you catch flounders, bass, the odd pollock off the pier, South Parade Pier just down the road there. If you've got a worry, if you're worried about anything, If you go fishing, they just sort of float away. The cares just float away.
Well, I think there's a clue in how he looks. From Southsea in Hampshire, please welcome engineer Dave Culver. Hi, Dave. Welcome to the show. Thank you. You're very mellow and laid back on the film. Are you always like that?
Yes.
What, even now?
Yeah, it's even now. Take life as it comes.
Lucky you're not horizontal then, really, aren't you? How did you start to be the person that you're going to be tonight?
5 years ago, I plugged a microphone into a tape recorder and sung along with a record. And my father-in-law couldn't tell the difference between the singer and myself.
And I think you look a little bit like him as well. And I don't think they've guessed. So tell us who you're going to be.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Mr. Matt Monro.
Matt Monro, walk away to those doors. One for the mums, because tonight, singing live, Dave Culver is Matt Monro!
Born free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows, born free to follow your heart. Live free and beauty surrounds you. The world still astounds you each time you look at a star. Stay free where no walls divide you. You're free as a roaring tide, so there's no need to hide. Life is worth living, but only worth living 'cause you're born free. Stay free where no walls divide you. You're free as a roaring tide, so there's no need to hide. Born free, and life is worth living, but only worth living 'cause you're born free.
What a voice. Thank you, Dave. Born Free, the theme from a great movie. Do you remember? What about the Lions? Now, we promised you a varied bill, and you can't get more varied than Axl Rose, Judy Garland and Matt Monro. Who on earth next? Wait 2 minutes and find out. It's part 2 of Stars in Their Eyes, and 2 more very different sounds coming up. Humberside's the home of Andy Wood, who's about to be star guest number 4. Are there any clues in what you're about to see? Eyes glued.
Grimsby's a great area, and I've got a lot of good friends through football and singing and bands, you know, sort of playing in a lot of pubs and clubs around the area. I'm just sort of like taking on full-time singing now, so that's going to be take up most of my time and hopefully earn a living from that. So that's my next goal, really.
Will he score tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Please welcome Andy Wood. You like football then, do you?
I do, yes. Yeah, I've always played it right from an early age, from being a schoolboy with Grimsby Town, but unfortunately didn't make the grade.
So what do you do now?
Now I'm a packaging supervisor in the fish business.
Well, you won't be in fish much longer because you have other aspirations, do you not?
I do, yes, yeah. I'm a lead singer with a band called Proud, and we're hoping to go fairly high.
I think you will go high because I know you share a voice and you certainly share the hair with the person that you're going to be tonight. Who's that?
Tonight I'm going to be Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton, what a challenge. Good luck to you. Sole provider tonight because singing live, Andy Wood is Michael Bolton.
He'll trade the world for the good things found. He'd give up all his comforts, sleep out in the rain. If she said that's the way it ought to be. Yeah. When a man loves a woman, such misery. Yes, when a man loves a woman, I know exactly how it feels. 'Cause baby, when a man loves a
Well done, Andy. Smashing job. What can you say after that? Well, what I've got to say is that tonight's final star guest is 26 years old, and if you've been driving around Dundee, you may have called upon his services.
My name is Ian Scott. My job is serving customers with the petrol, and when petrol comes, I take the deliveries. I started singing in primary school, and I was playing a singing teddy bear in a toy shop, and my teacher at the time thought I was very good, and she said, look, why don't you do some drama? And so she sent me to a drama teacher, and it's all stemmed from there.
He's the first former singing teddy bear we've had on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ian Scott. Now, I've got something to tell you. The mother of the person that you're going to be tonight was my dinner lady at school.
Is that right?
That was interesting, wasn't it? Not. How did you come to be here tonight?
Well, Matthew, people keep telling me that I look like the person I'm going to be.
Well, you do.
And I didn't know who he was. I was going, who? So I went home and I looked at my mum's old records and old magazines and I saw his picture and I went, you're right, it does. And my younger sister said, look, why don't you audition for Stars in the Rise? So I did, and here I am.
So, who are you going to be tonight?
Well, tonight, Matthew, we're going to be Peter Noon of Herman's Hermits.
Peter Noon. Good luck. And if Mrs. Noon is watching, I'm the one with the Grey's knees and I hated sprouts. Tonight, singing live, Ian Scott is Peter Noon.
this morning feeling fine. There's something special on my mind. Last night I met a new girl in the neighborhood. Whoa, yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something. She's the kind of girl who's not too shy, and I can tell I'm her kind of guy. So she danced close to me like I hoped she would. She danced to me like I hoped she would. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something. We only danced for a minute or two, and then she stuck close to me the whole night through. Can I be the one in love? 'Cause she's everything I've been dreaming of. She's everything I've been dreaming of. I walked her home and she held my hand. I knew this couldn't be just a one-night stand. So I asked to see her next week, and she told me I could. I asked to see her and she told me I could. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something. Something tells me I'm into something. I walked her home and she held my hand. I knew this couldn't be just a one-night stand. So I asked to see her next week, and she told me I could. I asked to see her and she told me I could. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something good. Oh yeah, something good. I'm into something good.
Something tells me that was uncanny, and you took me straight back to school, Ian. Right, almost the end of the show. Brave men quake and strong women tremble when they hear the words voting time. It's never easy, this bit. I can't bear to choose, and tonight's star guests can't wait to find out. Let's ask our studio audience to pick tonight's winner. Choose between Axl Rose, Judy Garland, Matt Monro, Michael Bolton, and Peter Noone. There they are, waiting to hear. Everything's ready, so studio audience, cast your votes now! And the winner is Peter Noone!
It's you, yeah. It's you. Were you expecting that? I wasn't expecting that. I just did my best, and that was it.
It's a very popular win. I think they'll be hogging out early in Dundee.
So we'll be getting the whiskey out.
Absolutely. Well, it's just 3 weeks till our grand final, and there are now only 2 finalists left to find. Please join me again, same time next week, as we continue the search. Until then, it's been a great night, and we're all thrilled for Ian Scott here as Peter Noone. Good night. It's all yours. Off you
go. Woke up this morning feeling fine. There's something special on my mind.